let's get some light on this. All right. There's the pipe that goes outside. And here it is leading to here. Let me tell you, it's fun climbing in here. I don't know how I'm going to get out. This is the pipe. Seriously, going to be interesting getting out of here. There is that pipe. I gotta follow that for a shutoff. So the pipe to the outside does not have a shutoff. There's a million shutoffs, but not one to that. Here's two hanging here. 1, 2 right there, but that's obviously to the kitchen or something. Then these pipes, no, I isolated the pipe that definitely goes to the outside spigot, and this is the line right here. That's the line. All right, let's shut this off while I climb out of here. All right, so climbed out of here, and aha, no aha. The pipe is well insulated, that's why it's never froze, but it's in a very dark corner of the house. And I can't believe, here's the pipe, right there. It goes up and over. This goes up and over. And let's see where it goes on the other side of this. Up and over. Okay, there it goes behind the furnace. Here's the shutoff, way over here. Okay. Here is the shutoff, way over here. And it has a number tag on it. Number 10. Make sure that that's the one. Yes, it is. All right, let's shut this off. Then I'll go open the garden hose over there. And if the water stops running, that's the shutoff for number 1. The other one's in the front of the house. The other one's in the front of the house. So there's one. Let me start another video for this one. Okay, so I've crawled all around in here and I've checked. There's so many pipes that go into the wall, there's no way of determining which one might be the... There's no way of determining which one might be the exterior spigot. These crawl spaces are very difficult to maneuver and to understand. And there's millions of different shutoffs. So I was able to determine one, and I think that's the most at-risk one for freezing. The one in the front of the house, there seems to be these... Doesn't seem to be. There's these tabs that are on the shutoffs, these brass tabs. And I think someplace in the house manual, those shutoffs will tell you what the corresponding shutoffs are. Does this one have a gold tab on it? That one sure does. That one's number 10. There's a lot of other numbers here. 11, 12. Maybe there's other shutoffs for the rest of the faucets, but I am going to go and check the outside faucet and make sure the one that's in the back, that's in a very dark spot. But all of them are well insulated. I don't really think that any of them are at a great risk of freezing. And certainly we've had cold enough weather over all of these years that if they were going to freeze, they would have froze. So my evaluation says that things are pretty safe, and to say the least, this entire basement is very warm, even in the crawl spaces. Okay, so the shutoff that I found, that's correct, because this hose is now open and it's not running, and this has a frost-free safety device on it, so that's a good added bonus. This one is already turned off. I guess you guys don't use this because that's off and it shows that it's in line, so that's off already. So that one's covered. Then the one in the front of the house, that's in the sun. My guess is that one's never at danger of having bad things happen, and it might even have a frost-free. Frost-frees are not 100% guarantee that the pipe won't freeze, but they're definitely a good safeguard. All right, so the water in the front of the house is on. It does have a frost-free device on it, and here's some pipes, and there's no shutoff on these. So maybe when they plumbed this, they are relying solely on the fact that the frost-free devices will keep everything safe.